Do not neglect to show hospitality to strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unawares. This verse is part of a series of ethical instructions given by the author of Hebrews, urging believers to live out their faith in practical ways. The overall theme of this chapter includes instructions for Christian community life, focusing on love, respect, purity, and kindness toward others. In verse 2, the focus is on the Christian practice of showing hospitality. Do not neglect to show hospitality to strangers. The word hospitality refers to the act of welcoming and caring for others, especially those who are strangers or who might be in need. In the New Testament, hospitality was a virtue that Christians were encouraged to practice, especially in a time when traveling could be difficult and dangerous. The instruction, "Do not neglect," suggests that hospitality should not be something that believers do out of obligation, but as an active and intentional part of their Christian lives. It's a form of love and service to others, reflecting God's care and kindness. For thereby some have entertained angels unawares. The phrase "some have entertained angels unawares" refers to instances in Scripture where people showed hospitality to strangers, only to later discover that these strangers were angels sent by God. This could be a reference to examples in the Bible, such as Abraham and Sarah, Genesis 18, who unknowingly entertained angels when they showed hospitality to 3 strangers, or Lot, Genesis 19, who welcomed 2 angels into his home. The key point is that showing hospitality is not only a kindness to people, but it may have eternal significance because one might unknowingly be hosting a divine messenger sent by God. It teaches that in showing love to others, we may also be showing love to God or His messengers in disguise. Putting it all together. In simple terms, Hebrews 13 verse 2 is encouraging Christians to practice hospitality and kindness toward everyone, including strangers, because in doing so, they may be unknowingly serving angels or messengers of God. The verse highlights that acts of kindness and generosity are not just for fellow believers but extend to anyone in need. The reference to angels serves as a reminder that God may be working in ways we do not see. By practicing hospitality, believers are participating in something that could have greater spiritual significance than they realize. The verse is a call to love others selflessly, because even small acts of kindness could have eternal consequences. This verse also echoes the larger biblical theme of loving strangers and showing care for those in need, which is seen throughout the Bible, e.g., Matthew 25 verses 35 and 1 Peter 4:9. It challenges believers to see every act of kindness as potentially more meaningful and far-reaching than it might seem.